Hi everybody. I decided to make this video because something came to mind that I wanted to talk about. It's been a subject that I've been wanting to talk about. It's about men on the down low. In my area where I live, the gay community is extremely large. I am not by any means against gays. I have no problem with what your sexual preferences are. There's nothing wrong if you decide that you want to date someone of the same sex. I don't condone anybody for their choices. I don't judge. I'm very open-minded in that matter. However, I do have an issue with men that are gay but then refuse to acknowledge or let everyone know that they are gay, and instead they pretend that they're straight and yet they date men as well. The reason why I decided to talk about this is because last week, or maybe two weeks ago, a few of my girlfriends, they were at my house and we made a few drinks. We was having fun and we decided to go to this club. A friend of mine promote for this nightclub, and I got many invites, so I decided to go. So I got there, we get in, we get our drinks and we go to our designated area, and I start noticing there are nothing but men there. It was a Wednesday night, may I add, and I started noticing there was nothing but guys there, but still it didn't dwell on me on what was going on. So eventually I found out when I asked that there was a gay club. I mean, I didn't care. I was still having fun. I was with my friends, and we didn't come to meet guys. We went to enjoy each other's company. So we were having fun, and in this, I, of course, didn't expect to get approached or, by anyone, because I figured I'm not a man. These people are interested in men, so they're not going to be approaching me. So anyhow, this guy comes up to me, and he's like, I want to talk to you. Can I have your number and everything? And I'm looking at him like, you want my number? I mean, what are you doing here? He's like, oh no, I'm not gay. I'm here with my cousin. But yet, I had just saw him. I guess he didn't know. He was dancing in a very lewd and very sexual manner with another guy. Of course, I walked away. But as I walked away, I thought about, this is how, some men that I saw in there didn't look anything like, I'm not saying there's a certain look or certain type of people that are supposed to be gay, but the guy that approached me, if I didn't see him dancing with another guy, I would have never known. And then he tried to get my number. And I feel like this is, this is 2010, and us as a black community should actually be more responsible in the sexual matters, meaning that that's how diseases get around. Not saying that straight people don't get diseases, but if you know that you are into men, why try to get with a woman and then pretend that you don't like men? If that's what you like, that's what you are. Be who you are. Be free to be who you are. This is a different age, a different time. People don't hang gay people. There is nothing wrong if you are gay and that's what you enjoy doing. And even if you're bisexual, but be honest with yourself. Don't lie and don't pretend to be something that you aren't just to think you're making other people happy, because you are going to be the one that end up being miserable. So this was on my mind, and I thought to talk about it because this is something that's ravaging our community, just men on the down low, men being married to women, yet they having sexual parties in their basement with their guy buddies, and they call it poker night, but they poking each other, that type of activities. And I feel like it's unfair to the women in their life, and it's also unfair to their children, and it's unfair to them, because if you are an homosexual, this time and age, there is nothing wrong with assuming your sexual orientation. I mean, if that's what you are, that's what you are. There is no laws against it. It's not a crime. You're not going to go to jail. You're not going to pay a fine, so just assume you are. Or if you don't feel like discussing it, just keep your sexuality private. You don't have to go out there and get married so everyone don't know that you're gay. You don't have to tell anybody what you are. That's a personal choice. It's a personal matter. You don't have to go to work and tell everyone at your job that you're gay or straight or whatever. You don't have to answer that question. That's personal. So I find it very, very, very disrespectful and very, very rude that this guy thought that he could approach me and fool me into getting my number or dating me or anything of that matter when he knew damn well, I'm sorry for cursing, that he was into men as well. And also the fact that he was denying the whole ordeal. That was very confusing to me. Anyway, I would like to know your thoughts on that. If you have experience with someone that's done that, or if you have any thoughts or feelings on it, I would like to hear about it. All right, thank you. Bye.